So which one is best? Buy it now or auction? The answer really is neither or both. Well, how do I explain this? Hello, my Whozits and Whatzits peeps. I am Debbie, and I teach ambitious dreamers how to make crap tons of money on eBay. If you want to learn my secrets, simply stalk me on Instagram and Facebook, or you can go check out my brand new website at whozitsandwhatsits.com. And of course, you can always subscribe. It's no secret that when eBay got its start, auctions were the bee's knees. But with giants on the online marketplace like Amazon and Walmart, buyers started falling in love with that add to cart instant gratification. I love buy it now. Let me just explain a few of the reasons why. One of the reasons that I love buy it now is because I know exactly how much money I'm gonna make on the item. You know, gone are the days when I would hold my breath, cross my fingers, and say a prayer that my auction wouldn't end on the $1 bid to Annie in Texarkana. I get to choose the price and list it when I use buy it now. Boom, done. I know exactly how much I'm gonna make. Another reason I love buy it now is because I can generally get the maximum profit on an item. Let's real quick just look at an example of completed listings and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so as we scroll down, and I'm gonna look up Haunted Mansion Mickey Mouse ears, because guys, I'm a huge Disney fan. If you know me at all, you know what a huge Disney nerd I am, especially Haunted Mansion. But anyway, if you look right here, see this Haunted Mansion Mickey Mouse ears, and it only went, and it was like for auction for $20, it did not sell. And then you scroll down and you look, and for $34.95 with free shipping, buy it now, and it sold because it's green, so it means it sold. But then you look right here, you keep scrolling down, there's an auction for $18.50, and that's all it sold for. It was $18.50 versus back up here the $34.95 ears. So see, in general, you get more when you do buy it now. And why does it sell for more in general? Because you should never underestimate the power of instant gratification. Buyers are willing to spend a little more if it means they're guaranteed to actually get to buy it and right now. Because they know it also means that the order will arrive much sooner. I mean, you see where I'm going with this, right? Thanks to the popularity of Amazon, people moved away from the tug of war way of buying online. People were like, oh, heck yeah, I want that. Add to cart. See, instant gratification. It's a thing. Last but not least, the reason why I love buy it now is because I may not have to wait 5 to 7 days for the item to sell. With an auction, you set the duration of the auction and it's usually like 5 to 7 days, which means the item is not selling for those 5 to 7 days. Not, of course, until the auction ends. But with buy it now, someone could buy it today or tomorrow. So again, it's instant gratification, but this time it's instant gratification for me. Oh, but that doesn't mean that auctions are obsolete. In fact, I have benefited from the excitement factor of the bidding process on a few of my rare items and got more than I ever expected for such items. Don't believe me? Just check out my Facebook and Instagram pages or go to my website and read all the crazy auction success stories. Like the one auction that I listed the vintage diapers that I bought for $4 at a thrift store that ended with a winning bid of $428. True story. Anyway, auctions. It's what eBay built its empire on. Back in the day when there weren't any more exciting things to do on the internet, that is, if you don't count checking your Napster download status, right? Do you remember those days? I totally do. Anyway, but other than that, watching that clock tick down to the end of the auction and then stealthily sniping the item out from under the last bidder at the very last second, yeah, that was considered an art, a skill. It was fun. Those were the days. But guess what? Auctions actually still have their place. They do. So when should you choose an auction for the selling format? When you have a super rare and hard to find item, like my 1978 Love's diapers that I just told you about. I listed it as an auction because there were literally no other listings of these babies, and it made my product rare and hard to find. The collectors out there will wait for your rare item and they will get in a bidding war. So in this case, emotion is the driving factor, nostalgia. And just like instant gratification, you should never underestimate the power of nostalgia and emotional bidding. Okay, there's another thing you need to know about auctions. eBay likes to see them. When I say eBay likes to see them, what I really mean is their search engine, their algorithm. What's an algorithm? Think of an algorithm like the captain in gym class, and you are in a lineup waiting to be picked for their killer dodgeball team. It's a popularity contest, basically, and this captain, aka the algorithm, has specific things that it looks for in a seller. One of those things, oddly enough, is a mixture of buy it now listings and auctions. Okay, so my professional advice to you, especially if you're trying to grow your eBay biz, is that you list at least 10% of your items as an auction. It will help drive more traffic to your store or account overall. Which items, though, do you choose as the 10%? Well, it's really up to you, but here's my suggestion. Pick rare collectibles to list as an auction. You know, just like the vintage diapers. Again. Pick the few items that you really don't care if you get the maximum dollars for it. Maybe something you already own sitting around your house, especially something that maybe you would have donated to a thrift store. And I know it's so hard to let something go without making the most you possibly can. I totally get that. But think of those few items like a sacrificial lamb. Sacrifice them to serve the greater good. And the greater good is getting picked by the captain for dodgeball. So now you know it's not really a question of which one is better, buy it now or auction. It's more of a question of which one is better for this listing. It's kind of a question that you have to ask yourself each time you list. I know it's a pain, but it's totally worth it. Ask yourself that question. And the next thing you're probably gonna wanna know is how to figure out the price of your item, like how to determine the worth. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is click on this video because it's going to teach you exactly that.